Hi everyone, my name is Zach. Thanks for checking out my videos and my YouTube channel. I attended today a lengthy meeting um, about the Disability Cultural Center in San Francisco. It was a listening session by various government agencies to hear from the disabled public and public at large about what we would like to see with the Disability Cultural Center. The money for this center was first made available by the Dignity Fund in 2016, which was passed by voters overwhelmingly to provide more services for the disabled and seniors in the city of San Francisco. Since 2016, it is now 2023, and we still do not have a Disability Cultural Center, which was one of the proposals made very early on and was overwhelmingly approved by the disabled community as what we would want to have happen with these funds. It has been extremely difficult to engage with public officials to try to get meetings of any kind where the public can give their input. And fortunately, one finally happened a couple weeks ago. And it was a listening session, just like the one today, but it was done in the morning, and there was only a couple people from the public there. The one today was done in the afternoon. The previous one, though, I had requested the recording of. During the meeting, I requested a recording of that meeting, and they did not give it to me until I made even though that is a request under the Sunshine Ordinance, that request was ignored and not made available to me until I made a second request via email citing the Sunshine Ordinance and applicable statutes for that recording, which is ridiculous, right? You shouldn't have to do that. The public should not have to be a paralegal to get a copy of a public meeting on Zoom. But things have taken a turn for the worse, because today, at the start of this meeting at 2 p.m., February 23rd, 2023, I requested, again, the video and audio for this meeting to be provided to me. I received no response. The meeting continued. I asked again at the end of the meeting if that could be provided. And only then did the host say, "Oh, by the way, we didn't record this meeting." That is unconscionable to me. This is a public meeting. It's a part of public record. They have every means to record it. They absolutely should record it. The public deserves to know what is being said in these meetings, especially because it's disabled people mentioning what they would like to see with a cultural center. So fortunately, I have at least some of my own audio recording from this meeting, but I don't have a great recording of it overall, and I was hoping for a good quality recording. The fact that they are refusing to record public meetings has to be a violation in law. I can't imagine that that's legal, and especially when there's a request made at the beginning of the meeting. So I'll play back the audio requests that I made during the meeting, and you'll be able to hear those as evidence. Really, really disappointed in Department of Aging Services and the other government services entities that were present, and very well could have recorded this meeting. This seems to be a continuation of their deliberate, and I think deliberate, efforts to thwart and stifle public transparency, public input, and government accountability in our proposed Disability Cultural Center. This is part of the fight, folks. This is why we haven't had a cultural center for many, many, many years, and this would be the first one. We've never had a cultural center because of this kind of crap, to be frank. So feel free to leave any comments. Check out the audio and check out my other videos. You know, I want to get to a point where we can just celebrate. We can celebrate our culture and our art and our pride, and not have to battle all the time for the smallest things like transparency and a public meeting record. So I'll be making a request as well, and using this as evidence in my request. Hi, I'm Zach, or Disability Activism SF on YouTube, and I'm a journalist, and I'm requesting a recording of this meeting, this public meeting, to be emailed to me, please, as it should be kept in the public record. And I'll provide my email in the chat. Anyone can get in touch with me. Absolutely love the conversations happening here and the comments being made by folks.
I did want to respond to an inquiry earlier about a recording. This meeting was not recorded, so there is no recording.
That's deeply disturbing. Why was this meeting not recorded, and why was I not informed of that when I made the request at the beginning of the meeting?
The meeting was not recorded because it wasn't useful for our purposes for today.
And you didn't think it would be useful for anyone else attending or necessary to inform us of that when I made the request at the beginning? That's really wrong, and I hope you can see that that's wrong. I'm not blaming you personally, but whoever made that decision, that's really wrong.